back in business. This is highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen a thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want to pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters. Call them silverback gorillas going 8-8. And you know ain't nobody.
What up? Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
Go, Reed, go! Get it!
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Cleveland Furl able to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Nix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The rookie quarterback making plays out of the pocket gets his guys a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. They'll go again with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready!
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. He is in. Khalil McLaughlin. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. Daniels starts with a pass. Open man downfield is Brown. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. On play action, Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Come on, come on.
A give, and here comes Williams. Yeah! And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd. sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. That'll be a 1st down, a gain of 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. One more time for Williams. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
The tight end Ertz in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Get it. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Broncos 10.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind...
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 32. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Red on red.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hey, kill. 13, Lou. Hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 1-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's taken in by ETN. Get some space around midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Rip, 23. Silver.
It's taken in by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify.
His first throw is an interception. Chad Muma's got it. And the Jaguars will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
On the red.
They go right back to ETN. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Lisa 24.
So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll run, ETN. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Hey, let's go.
One more time with ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is Cook to kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
6, 7. Set, hut. Blue striker. Hut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He can run it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Ventrell Miller making that play. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Packers are on the move here.
Ready up.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Watch it. 6.
Love from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Here we go. Ready?
Kicks the handoff, now Love. And that one's going to hit the turf.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay, right.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set.
Watson, quick pass wide. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Right, right. Snack, right. Right, right.
Love to throw again. This throw is cupped. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Down.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Set.
Jacobs. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Red.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Lawrence trying again on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, run. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That's caught for the first. And that one's going to move the chain. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go. 11, Agate.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Go, go!
Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Jaden Reed to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ready, ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Red, yellow. Going to needle. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Pretty obvious, this defense. They need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set.
Play fake, it's Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Watson, quick pass wide. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cut.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Sheds up a rusher. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Right, 97. Ready.
Jacobs. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, easy. Route. Red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Packers pick it up. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
On the ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Reed's got it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Cycle. Ready. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
43 rail. 560. Ready.
They'll run. Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
On now is McManus to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On red. Sink right. Eleven. Sink right open.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw. Lawrence. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Packers, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
That'll be complete to Jacobs. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game.
Jaguars 7. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. 11. Here we go, sir.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. ETN on the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry.
Red on red.
But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Hey, run. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's taken down at the 30. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Rip, 23. Go, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. This one falls incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at the big game.
Hey, go.
A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Finding Davis. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again! And the Packers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Packers are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designers say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma get.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they're going to mark that where it went out of.
That's how I be happy. This for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. From midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Gets himself free. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. another one for Cook. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it 3rd and 7.
56, 56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Regular.
Brought in by Hollins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Forced out to his right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Offense set for a first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. To the outside and complete to Kelsey. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
Well, their attempt to attack that deficit, it's begun in earnest, like with a capital E. What an immediate sense of urgency they created by that stellar return. This drive has begun must score for this offense. I think we all felt that way. And they sure set the tone coming out of halftime with that kick return.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Allen setting up play action. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Trying it left side with Cook. Runs it in, touchdown Buffalo! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Pass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Second down run by Pacheco. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 43. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Play action now with Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in there, auntie was in there, ayy. Mama had AAA, I wasn't scared to crash anyone.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from Ford Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Now 2nd and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action. It's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And some good running out of the gates as he takes us up to the 33. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And the Pats are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They'll try the left side with Gibson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, right back to Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, May. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a yard. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Out of the gun, Goff. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard at the Patriots 37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Now Montgomery running right. Oh, able to avoid him. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery.
This is highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here with the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters. Call them silverback gorillas. Going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach at Comptown. I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark. We all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open them wide. I just pull up with a few.
We can arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop it. Keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby. Keep that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Richardson looking to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Richardson to throw off play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They go play action with Richardson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Justin Matabike. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. But just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end the series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Richardson. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Off play action, Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards that time. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Get it. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go, 80. Broncos.
Richardson working from the gun. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 33. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Here we go. Check. 60 by 6.
Richardson. Trying to improvise. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Come on. Hit. 18 Rattler.
Now it's Richardson. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Middle. Sit up.
Now Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before.
Back in at the back end coming. I stole the show.
up in the jail. On the big low, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck. Got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on the you. Better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players. My folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get them glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get them glow, stop overthinking, these can't fuck with you. Get them glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang glow. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Gang glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Gang glow, two-tone Cartier match the nails. Gang glow, no competition, these there. Gang glow, curbing, no curbing, my layers. Gang glow, say they get money, but I can't tell. Gang glow, keep running circles around these snails. Gang glow, and my bumping up in the jail on the gang glow. Yeah, glow.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
17. Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on, set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one deep and looking for Melton. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's across midfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your...
Since birth I've been
shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hit or recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been founded, yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in a million.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. No motion over Flowers. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Makes the score, Ravens 7, Dolphins 7.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready, set. Set.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back in South Florida after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Out.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Ready.
Once again, it's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Yeah. All right, come on. Scat.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
All right, fellas, listen up. Turbo 1, high. Turbo, hey, 21G. Scat. Ready, Scat.
Tua now on third down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he's in! Tyreek Hill! Touchdown, Dolphins!
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the tight end, Likely.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Now Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
13, go ahead.
To throw is Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Jackson now. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similarly.
Let's go. You change it.
Jackson up top again. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, report! Report!
Bateman is the motion man. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Washington now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Turbo 3, kick. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go ahead.
Tua going to give it to Achan. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, turbo one.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's got the cheetah. He's off to the races. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Achan. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now he'll run it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry, and he'll get about 5. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Ravens first down.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game. I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
In motion comes Andrews. 4th down. Jackson. That is caught, and they will get the conversion.
Now I'm gonna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Elon, darling, Elon.
That, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer say.
On an unseasonably cool afternoon here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's what? No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Brought down by Jalen Thompson. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Jackson now. It's caught by Aguilar. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Jackson in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And this throw incomplete. Have a defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson. steps away. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end Ryman. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
First carry for James Conner. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Right back to Conner here on 1st. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This a 2nd and 8.
Hey, guys. Easy, easy, easy. Come on. Scoots.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll dump this one off to Conner. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, 29 yards. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Another extra point opportunity here. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. A good pickup there, a 22. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. To throw is Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Murray now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That pass completed to Dortch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Got his man. It's Dortch. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Hey.
Throwing again, Murray. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
To throw, it's Murray. That ball caught by Harrison. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Murray going to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cards will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey, Larry! Hey, huh?
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Murray off play action. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, it's Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Fielded just inside the 20. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now he's loose down the left sideline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there out of the running game, and even 50 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson out to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Screen pass to Connor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Jackson now. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. That's pulled in by Wilson.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Easy.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they will take a knee here.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.